we have two options. There is staking to root or staking alpha to a subnet. For beginners and veterans alike, you'll very often want to be staking to root or subnet 0. The process for both of them is very similar. Staking to root is the risk-free option, very similar to staking in other cryptocurrencies. You'll receive approximately 15% APY, though this amount will slowly decline over time as the network incentivizes more staking into alpha. Now, when you stake on a particular subnet, you must choose a validator to stake with. So when you stake with a validator, this gives that validator a bit more weight or power in Bittensor. The validator will receive more emissions because of your choice to stake or delegate with them. When staking with a validator, there is no risk that you'll lose your alpha or your tau. The validator that you stake with doesn't actually hold your investment, nor is there any lockup period. Regardless of the validator that you choose, you still retain full control. And even if the validator disappears tomorrow, you'll still be able to convert your alpha to tau and withdraw it at any time. And just like when you buy shares, there's a risk when you stake alpha in a subnet. The risk is that if the subnet doesn't perform well, its shares or alpha will decline in value, dragging down the value of your investment with it. There is very high APY when you're staking in subnets. Right now, it's around 80% for most subnets. But again, the risk here is that if your subnet does not perform well, the value of that subnet's alpha token will go down, as will the value of your investment in tau. So staking alpha is high risk, high reward, whereas staking to root is a risk-free, lower APY alternative. Let's look at how to stake alpha. So on Tau Stats, if you hover over subnets and then go to the subnet that you want to stake to, I'm just going to pick a random one, so we're just going to go with 1. If we scroll down here and we want to buy a little bit of subnet 1, I'm going to put in 0.1 tau worth of that. If I click on the gear here, again, I'm going to choose my validator as the Open Tensor Foundation. And then I want to set my slippage here to something that's somewhat reasonable. For a lot of these older subnets, maybe 0.1 will work. You can do anti-MEV tolerance as well. Maybe set this to 0.05. Now, if the slippage on this subnet is really high, then your transaction will just simply not go through. We've got a slippage of 0.001%. So very likely that this will still go through unless the price shifts on us while we're doing the transaction. So I'll just hit buy here. And then you can see here that I'm getting 2.7 alpha of this subnet for my 0.1 tau, and hit confirm and then hit approve. All right, so the transaction's gone through now. I have 0.1 tau left and I have 2.7 alpha worth of subnet 1. And now let's quickly unstake. So I'm going to hit max here, sell, confirm, and approve.